God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like there might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And yo, Kanye is calling him out by name, bro. This is just a small part. We're going to watch the whole thing. He's calling people out, but this is the part that had me like, what did he just say? Did he just say his mother was a sacrifice? And start alluding to Hollywood sacrifices. Yikes. Before we get into this, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all of the content. But most importantly, hit that subscribe button. We're about to hit 44,000 subs. The next stop is 50K, then 100K, then a milli. But hey, let's get into this. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. 40-year-old what?
Boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old
what?
Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys. So you heard that first little clip of this Kanye interview that just dropped today. Now, I believe this was on the Shade Room. So I saw it on Instagram, but I found this obscure clip on YouTube. So we're just going to play it. But wow. I mean, he's saying he's going at it. I know he calls a couple people out at the beginning. So let's just get into it. Starts talking about people who can control him. I've only seen this clip like once, but that was the part that got me, the whole sacrifices. Now, I have a homie who has a channel. He goes by Donut, and he always covers this type of stuff and going over what, potentially could be going on in Hollywood, allegedly. I don't know where to stand with all this, but hearing him say that was kind of profound. And I was just like, wow. Like, I don't know. Some people I think would interpret that as like, yeah, man, like Hollywood has a certain class of people. There's a lot of weird. I mean, we saw the Harry Weinstein stuff. Everyone knew Harry Weinstein was R-wording a bunch of women in Hollywood. And for 20 years, no one said anything, just giving him congratulations speeches. We know a lot of weird stuff goes on in Hollywood with children, the young children actors. We know this. So I think people allude to these things. Now, some people are going to be like, no, Kanye lost his marbles, bipolar, blah, blah. I don't know. But let's get into this. Don't forget, I keep forgetting. My new music video, Prophecy, is out now, you guys. It's up on the channel. Check it out. Watch the whole video. Leave a comment on that joint. Use the help. Let's get it, man. This is Kanye.
Control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James.
Yeah. They sure can, can't they now? Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? I love it. I love hearing that.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? And just for Minister Farrakhan, I love you. But the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone and let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody. Right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
All right, there it is. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think is going on here. I mean, saying your mother has been sacrificed is pretty deep.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right?
Now let's get into this. Now let me just play devil's advocate here, because do you guys remember his mother, what she passed away from? I believe she went in for a a surgery. I believe she went in for breast augmentation. Okay, she passed away with her heart. That's what I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Now, to say your mother was a sacrifice, but she went in like that seems strange. He also mentioned Michael Jordan. Now, I saw some of The Last Dance, but from the research that I've done on Michael Jordan in the past, I had heard he had a gambling problem. And, I've heard, I don't know if I heard allegedly. I get confused because you hear so much information these days, different stories. I don't know if that had anything to do with his father's passing, to be honest. Now, maybe let me take that back. But you guys let me know. But it just seems like he's throwing these accusations out there that I think these are big accusations. And even though I do think Hollyweird is very strange and there's a lot of things going on in Hollywood that are probably disgusting. No, I know some of them are disgusting. To just go off the deep end and start saying, what he's saying here, I'm a little skeptical. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. Sound off in the comments. Maybe I need to open my mind to be like, yo, there's more validity to this than I think. But a lot of times, some things are coincidental, but then some things aren't. I'm on the fence on this one, but I was just surprised to hear this come out of his mouth because I thought I remembered his mom passing. She went under the knife for a surgery. I thought it was breast augmentation, and she passed away. Something like some type of, I thought a heart attack or something while they're having the surgery, but I could be wrong. So I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. Out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important than thinking in life.
That's it.
That is true, too. That is what's crazy. I was going to say that. So I did a segment on Kanye a couple of weeks ago when he was getting canceled. And I thought it was interesting because after his cancellation, they're like he lost like 1.5 or $2 billion. I forgot. And I think that's net worth. It's not like it came out of his bank account. I think it's just net worth. But he was still in Forbes because the homie Burner, who's a hip-hop entrepreneur in the medical marijuana space, is blowing up. And it was like top 3. It was like number 1, Jay-Z, 1.5 billion, Puff Daddy at 1 billion, and Kanye. After they tried to cancel everything, I actually thought Kanye was at 500 million. So it was Jay-Z 1.5 billion, Diddy 1 billion, Kanye 500 million, and then Burner was in that article at 400 million. So Burner was top 4, which is really wild. But yeah, and when it's so weird when you talk about these entrepreneurs and entertainers and this type of money, we're just talking about billions and millions of dollars, and actually trying to calculate millions and billions of dollars. It's really wild. It's thrown around so loosely on the internet. Oh, he's a billionaire. Oh, but maybe he'll be the first trillionaire, this, that, and the other. And it's like, this is a ton of money, you guys. A ton. Anyways, let me see how much longer there is on this. Real quick. And we'll get to it. All right, here we go.
Thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want.
So that was the craziest part right there. That was one of the captions I saw today, is that he was like, yo, I have never, killed anybody, so I can say whatever I want. I was like, well, that's interesting. I saw this and I wanted to know what you guys thought. I do think there's weird stuff going on in Hollywood. I honestly do. I don't even think I know. It's a different culture. it's very, it's just, when you hear someone say something like that, like, hey, my mother was sacrificed, I wonder what he's saying exactly. Because like I said, it's on record. And I'm sure if we got on the internet and looked it up, here, actually, let's see if we can find anything. What did his mother pass away from? You know what I'm saying? Bet we'll find something. Let's see if we can find something. Kanye West's mom from. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So her passing was on November 10th, 2007. She passed away at age 58. In January 2008, the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office said she had died of a coronary artery disease and multiple post-operative factors from cosmetic surgery. See? Told you. I'm pretty sure it was breast augmentation surgery. There you go. The first result. Passed away in 2007. From the county coroner's office said she passed away from artery disease and multiple post-operative factors from cosmetic surgery. Now, what's interesting about this is he says she was sacrificed. And currently, Kanye released that tweet. You guys saw the tweet he released of that text message? The text message of the oh man, what's this? It's like some type of health person. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the tweet. I don't even know if he's on YouTube anymore, or I'm sorry, Twitter. But yeah, hold on. Yay, people. Let's see if that pops up. Damn, Kanye off Twitter again. Anyways. He posted a threat that he got from a I don't know if it was like a psychologist, a psychiatric help, some type of counselor who's, and they're basically like, yo, we're going to put you on more meds. Kanye West, doctor tweet. Let's see if we can find this, man. Because I thought that is really interesting. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, this one. This is I want to find the tweet though, because he posted the text message. He posted the actual text message. But here it is. Yay, aka Kanye is back on Twitter after being banned over his blah, blah tweets, and now he's using the platform to make claims that he was mentally misdiagnosed by a doctor so that he could be controlled. So, with that being said, let me see if I can find it, but I feel like he's trying to connect the dots. Like, after that happened, he's almost looking at like, well, what if this happened with my mom? But I'm like, that just seems strange. Like, during a cosmetic surgery, and back then, what would they need to control him for? He wasn't the same Ye in 2007 that he is now. So, I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comments. Do you think that's a little far-fetched? I think that's a bit, reaching. That's what they would call it, reaching. Here it is. Here it is, right here. So Ye posted this. What should be obvious by now is that I was raised to stand for my truth regardless of the consequences, so I will say this again. I was mentally misdiagnosed and nearly drugged out of my mind to make me a manageable, well-behaved celebrity. And this is from, yeah, man, I forget this. Oh, man, let's see if it's still, oh, yeah, the tweet's still up. He must be shadow banned because I just put in Ye and Kanye West, and it did not pop up when I searched the whole thing. Y'all just saw me do that. So there you go. Matrix. Anyways, here's the text, and I forget the dude, man. Don told me about this dude, but his name's Harley something, or maybe Harley's his last name. But I'm going to help you one of a couple of ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving, open conversation, but you don't use curse words, and everything that is discussed is based in fact and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. Now, I don't know if you could manufacture a tweet like that, but essentially this looked like it looks kind of legit. I guess you never know in this day and age. But this goes back to this whole Kanye conversation with him saying what he just said about his mom being a sacrifice. And that's crazy.
Right.
I'm not saying he's crazy. I'm just saying that's wild to think. And I don't know if I can connect all those dots. Let me hear it.
I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
That's a profound statement. I don't know if, I'll tell you guys this. My mama passed away from cancer, and it changed my life forever. And if I thought something was done intentionally, we'd have some issues. Let's just say that.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I buy that, because I started thinking, like, remember Eric Clapton's story where the whole if I saw you in heaven, that whole, like, I mean, a lot of people in the industry have lost people. So I don't know. It's like, you know, Mike Tyson lost his daughter. I mean, that's sports. But anyways, maybe I'm tripping. You guys go off in the comments. That's a wild interview. I'm glad I caught it on the sneak. But yo, you know, my prayers up for Kanye. I mean, when he speaks with so much conviction. I feel like he's on point. But then sometimes, like, the candor, like, I don't know. It's like when you say your mama has been sacrificed, and there's sacrifices going on in Hollywood to keep people in control. I mean, I know the Matrix tries to control people. Like what the media did to him and Kyrie, that is trying to control someone. I just don't. I don't know if I can believe the whole sacrifice thing. However, you know, you start pulling up the Germatia. How do you say that? Every time I say it, people be tagging in the chat. The Germatia, you know, I don't know. We look up that date, November 2007, and the name, and all of a sudden it starts adding up to something else. Look, I'm just a simple man. I like beans and rice. But, yo, I thought this was interesting enough to cover, because I haven't heard anyone come out and just say that and then start trying to connect dots with other people going through it. So, yo, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Like and share this video. Also, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Subscribe. Bunch of content, bunch of reactions and dope stuff always coming down the pipes. So we trying to get to that 50K subs, then 100K, then a milli. Let's go. Anyways, yeah, man. Much love, light. It's your boy, Black Pegasus, from the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. You know how we do it. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ Boys.